And that is a masterclass on how to take turn 1. So we're sat on the grid waiting to start its 25% race around Belgium online. We have 5 lights, and it's lights out and away we go, and the start's looking pretty average actually. We don't really gain any positions off the line. It looks like we're going to challenge the Mercedes down towards turn 1. We're going to try on his outside, but he decides to just not brake for turn 1. We get sideswiped from behind, and somehow we don't break a wing on the Ferrari. We somehow overtake despite there being yellow flags. Now we're almost getting lagged into by that Ferrari. We're going to stick in the slipstream down the straight and hopefully take him down towards turn number 3. He lags back again. I'll be honest, I'm surprised my car is still one piece right now. We just again a top of Radion and we're still going in this race. I can't believe it. Now heading towards turn number 7, we're going to try for the inside and cut to the outside because he's probably going to squeeze us onto the grass. We're going to try and get him on the brakes or on the outside, but it's a little bit of contact. We don't make the move stick. Now at this stage I realise this guy is really slow and it's probably going to hold me up in sector 2. One sector later, we're still behind the Ferrari, but this time on the back of the Mercedes as well. It's now the battle for P4, and coming through Jack Tyler corner, none of them seem to know what a racing line is, and we get a fantastic exit. It looks like we're going to be side by side with this Mercedes in sector 3. This can only end badly. We're going to try and hold it on the outside of Blanchimont, and I think we're actually quicker than this guy, so I think he thoroughly deserved to get spun out there. As we come down to the final chicane on lap number 1, the Ferrari wasn't too happy that we overtook him earlier and puts us into a half spin. We're once again behind the Ferraris. We head down towards turn number 7. We get the slipstream this time. Decides he's actually going to stop lagging, and it's actually a pretty simple overtake despite him just hitting us off into the final corner. But yeah, we're up into P4. Sick. Finally, with some clear air, we get the fastest lap. 2 laps in a row. On lap number 4, we find ourselves behind second place Von Gamer. What a name. Now at this point I'm seriously thinking, is everyone running 11-11 wings, because everyone is shit slow in a straight line. We try on the outside of Blanchimont and quite rightfully we almost get forced off onto the grass. We're going to be demonstrating the speed difference once again as we head down towards turn number 3. In the slipstream of the Mercedes, we're going to go to the outside at El Rouge, and are we seriously going to do it? Are we going to humiliate him? No, we're not. We fucking bottle it. But it's not just in a straight line we're quicker. Coming through sector 2, we're still behind the Mercedes, and you can see we're just a lot quicker, just everywhere. That's not me being cocky. That's just an observation. We try and go up the inside at Pouon, and we can't make it stick. And this guy's really starting to piss me off now. We're going to have yet another go at passing this guy now in sector 3 once again, in the slipstream, and we're going to try and go for the inside line at Blanchimont this time. He sticks to the racing line, leaves us room on the inside. We mount the curb trying to pass him, almost lose the car. Then in a straight line, he completely takes us out. Complete cut. After pitting for new tyres, we find ourselves down in 7th position. It's really time to push to beat these noobs. The Ferrari that took us out earlier is disconnected. My heart bleeds for him. And as we come to lap a back marker, he decides to brake check us, puts himself in the wall, and somehow we didn't get a yellow wing. And just like last time, once we get some clean air, we set our fastest lap. And 2 laps later, we find ourselves on the back of the guy that took us out earlier. Now it's time to fuck this guy up. On to the final lap now. We're right behind the guy that fucked us up earlier. With the help of slipstream and DRS down the straight, we should easily take him around the outside down towards turn number 7. As we go side by side of him, he doesn't leave enough room. We're on the grass, a lot of wheel banging, but down towards turn number 7 we're going to try and outbrake him. He outbrakes himself. We get a fucking amazing cutback and we're up into 3rd place. We have absolutely embarrassed him. But it turns out he wasn't too happy about that, and in the next corner he does do a disgraceful dive bomb, and yeah, we're back down to 4th. Shit. We're in the final sector of the final lap now. It's our last chance to overtake this guy. We could easily overtake him on the outside if he drives fairly, but he probably won't. Try and run the outside of Boncha when he forces us onto the grass, and I'm sure he feels pretty good about himself. He thinks he's just secured 3rd position and a podium position, but come to the final corner, I get a little bit salty. I'm not going to lie, and I do lose myself 4th position, but yeah, that wasn't a bright idea. But he weaves across the line, feeling pretty good about himself, but fails to take into account the fuck ton of penalties he would have had. And I'm fully aware that if I hadn't been salty, I would have got 3rd place. But shut up.